We have ourselves a marquee pitching matchup here tonight. Both teams' aces are on the hill. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And the 23-year-old right-hander from Fullerton, California, has made his way to the pitcher's mound. Paul Skenes, his third start, and faces the Padres for the first time in his career. Imagine that the Padres are kind of anxious in a way to see what the hubbub is all about. And here it comes to Laureano. There's the swing and the miss. Tied him up with the fastball. Strikeout to begin his night.
Just overpowering, went upstairs a little bit, had a little run to it. My goodness, not only was it up, it was well in off the plate.
So 1 out and nobody on for Fernando Tatis Jr. 7 out of 37 with 3 doubles so far this season.
Everything has been up at the top of the zone. Comes back with a heat and another strikeout for Skenes.
And top of the zone.
I like the aggressiveness, just coming at him with the fastball, the hard stuff, basically saying, hey, here it is, hit it if you can.
Been real fastball heavy here.
Out to left field. Ryan Reynolds back out there tonight. Got that one. And a 1-2-3 inning for Paul Skenes.
Nick Pivetta on the mound tonight for San Diego.
Nick had a chance to watch these Pirates last night against Marquez. Third start for Nick, 1-1, trying to lower that ERA.
O'Neill Cruz steps in with a 6-game hitting streak, 1 for 4 last night.
A ball and 2 strikes. Pivetta holds the glove against the chest. Now he will kick and deal, and right down the middle, strike 3 called. Cruz looking for something other than the fastball, but the fastball is what he got, and 1 away here in the bottom of the first.
So 1 down here in the first inning. Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the first 2 Pirates he faces. Both starters striking out the first 2 hitters they face.
High curveball. Lau cannot lay off.
So 1 looking, 1 swinging. 2 out here in the first inning. It brings up Ryan Reynolds.
2-2 to Reynolds. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Slider coming down and in, and Nick Pivetta has struck out the side in the bottom of the first inning.
Just taken for ball 4. Skenes walks Machado to start the second. That brings up the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. An 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. The sweeper gets Bogaerts.
Well, that's a dandy, too.
Leadoff walk for Manny Machado, but he's still at first base with now 2 down in the inning. That'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
The 0-1. Chopper toward third. Coming in is York. Has it, throws, and gets by a step on Duhar. The stretch by Horowitz. Leadoff walk, and then Skenes retires the next 3. On to the third inning of a 0-0 ball game. It's Freddie Fermin, 8th in the order to lead things off.
Another strikeout, 4 for Skenes. First one looking.
Now Cronenworth.
First time through the order, 5 strikeouts for Paul Skenes.
You like to see it. He's been attacking that zone. That one a little upstairs to Cronenworth, but he couldn't lay off.
Here's the 2-0. Ground ball sharply hit, backhand Connor Griffin, and fires to first base to get the out. And 1-2-3 go the Padres. 2.5 played. Skenes versus Pivetta.
Well, as well as Skenes has pitched tonight, Pivetta has matched him.
Nice.
Strike 3. Close the second by striking out Gonzalez. Opens the third by getting Horowitz. 5 strikeouts now for Pivetta.
Boy, Nick has really got it going, and this is the curveball, just drops right in there, outer third.
How do you do?
That's the old backdoor curveball. Thank you very much.
8 in a row retired by Pivetta as the first 2 outs here in the third inning.
Here's the pitch, and that's in the air. Right side. First baseman backpedals onto the grass in shallow right, and that ball will drop between Sheets and Tatis. And Henry Davis, of course, hustling, is into second base with a double.
That's Fernando's ball. You know, Gavin was drifting. Fernando's got good speed. He can cover a lot of ground. And just judging, you know, it's easy for us to sit up here. We got a really good angle.
So now you got to deal with O'Neill Cruz, runner on second, 2 outs.
So a double. First hit, and here's a ground ball down to first. Sheets has got it himself. He'll take it to the bag. And that's the end of the inning. They leave Davis at second. We're scoreless through 3. So 2 down here in the 4th inning. And here's Manny Machado to get his second look at Skenes. He walked in the 2nd inning.
2-2 on Machado, the only Padre to reach tonight. Not this time.
Machado is Skenes' 6th strikeout victim.
Well, so far, this has lived up to the pitching
Yes.
that we thought was going to see here tonight.
As advertised,
Yep.
You betcha. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel.
0-2. Reynolds swings and tips it into Fermin's mitt. That's strike 3. Number 6 for Pivetta.
He's got the high heater working. He's got the curveball working.
First walk allowed by Pivetta comes with 2 down here in the 4th inning. brings up Nick York.
This one swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him to reach for a sweeper away, and that'll end the inning. 7th strikeout of the night for Nick Pivetta.
Now to the 5th inning here at PNC Park. Paul Skenes has struck out 6 Padres.
No score here in Pittsburgh as Skenes and Pivetta have been trading zeros in a very real way. 1 total hit in this game, and it was a pop-up that probably should have been caught by Gavin Sheets.
2 outs, 5th inning, 0-0.
Oh, that had to hurt. That was a fastball, too. Ouch.
Who had the worst reaction on Duhar? Skenes. Only the second base runner against Skenes tonight. He walked Machado in the 2nd.
The pitch, and it's a pop-up on the right side. Second baseman Gonzalez is calling off Horwitz, and he makes the catch. And that's 5 for Skenes with 2 base runners, a walk and a hit batter. And it's a 1-out base hit to left.
1 out with Horwitz at first base. Connor Griffin.
0 for his last 13 since doubling in his first major league at bat.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Bouncing ball left side. Machado coming in. He'll field and throw and safe. Infield hit for Connor Griffin. His 2nd big league hit. The infield variety puts runners at 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, as soon as it left his bat, and it was like a swinging butt. Machado, as good as they get over there at third base, did everything right, but Connor Griffin has too much speed.
Now the top of the lineup, and O'Neill Cruz comes to the plate.
6'7" left-handed batter with Griffin at first, Horwitz at 2nd, 2 down.
And it's grounded the other way and past the third baseman Machado. Horwitz scores. Griffin going to be waved home. Here's the throw. He's too fast. The kid slides in. Headed to third. Cruz. Pirates lead 2-0 in the 5th. Oh my goodness. Cruz squirted it past Machado. Brings home 2 more to give him a dozen ribbies on the year, and the Pirates a 2-0 lead in the 5th.
Once you get the ball out of the infield, boy, is it a treat to watch Connor Griffin go around the bases. No hesitation from Tony Beasley. He was absolutely flying and scores easily.
Second time today the Padres have had a leadoff walk.
Certainly not what he wanted to do there after getting a couple of runs in the bottom of the 5th. To walk the leadoff guy.
Sharply hit, backhand play made at third. York throw to 2nd for 1 to 1st. Safe at first base. York stabs it, throws to 2nd. Gonzalez takes the throw, and his relay just a tad late as Laureano got down that line quickly. 1 away.
Laureano at first, 1 away.
Here is Fernando Tatis. He has struck out and grounded out.
On the ground through the left side into left field, a base hit. The first hit of the night for the Padres belongs to Fernando Tatis Jr. They break up the no-hit bid for Paul Skenes.
On the sweeper, Toddy a little bit out in front, but able to hook this ball through that 5-5 hole. Padres with their first knock and first real threat of this ball game.
And now 2 men aboard for Jackson Merrill.
3-1 ground ball 2nd. Lau throw to 2nd for 1 and on to 1st, and they turn the double play. Connor Griffin, the middleman. Gonzalez to Griffin to Horwitz. 4-6-3 DP. Well, the Padres get their first hit, but Skenes gets out of that little jam.
And back-to-back 1-out singles for the Pirates have put 2 men aboard for Nick Gonzalez. Ragley Rodriguez delivers, and the 0-1 grounded to third, backhanded by Manny, hits the bag, that's 1, throw across, is in time, and a double play. Manny Machado does it himself over there. No runs, 2 hits, 1 guy left on base.
Pirates have a 2-0 lead as we go to the 7th inning here at PNC Park, and Paul Skenes, with Isaac Mattson already loosening, will be on a very short leash here.
1 out, nobody on. Xander 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out.
2-2 is to left field, and Reynolds headed back. Still going, looking up, and it is gone. Home run for Xander Bogaerts. Bogey goes boom, and the Padres are on the board. Well, the first row of seats just need enough. 383 feet of work. And the first home run of the year for Xander Bogaerts cuts the lead at half. It's now 2-1 Pirates.
Xander gets a hold of a 4-seam fastball at 96. Cannonball coming, clear the decks, and the Padres are on the board.
That is going to be it. Don Kelly is out of the dugout. Skenes will go 6 1/3. He will reach 87 pitches. He will leave with a 1-run lead. And a brave bunch of folks braving this cold weather night, standing and applauding Skenes as he marches off, heading into his third base dugout. A leadoff free pass against the lefty, and here's Connor Griffin Beat out that infield hit to the third baseman Machado and then raced home on the double by Cruz.
It's Griffin, a hot shot to third. Manny will go to second for one. On to first, that's two. Double play.
Hot smash on a cold night down to the hot corner. Played a little catch. 5-4-3. The hoodie and everything.
And all of a sudden, 2 on and 1 out for the Pirates in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ahead by 1.
First and second now, 1 out.
State the obvious, Morejon's job here is to keep this a 1-run game. 2 on and 1 out for Nick York.
8 of their 9 hits have come since the 5th. Over the mound. Another misplay. And Bogarts can't field that one. And Morejon let it go through, thinking that maybe they could turn 2.
Bases loaded with 1 away, and Ruben Niebla, the pitching coach, out there to talk to Morejon.
And Nick Gonzalez could come up with a huge hit here for insurance. The other way, fair ball, base hit inside the right field line. This is going to score 1. It's going to score 2. And the Pirates, the other way night, have done it again. Nick Gonzalez brings home Reynolds and O'Hearn. Pirates take a 4-1 lead in the 8th inning. Jake Mangum is going to pinch hit here.
4 straight Pirates have reached, 2 have scored here in the last of the 8th. Runners at the corners for the Pirates, 2 runs in, 1 away.
There goes the runner from first, and it's hit the other way, of course. Opposite field, base hit for Mangum. Pirates take a 5-1 lead in the 8th inning. It's opposite night tonight.
It is something else.
That's winning baseball.
Pirates with runners on second and third, 1 out. All of a sudden, Connor Griffin about to be the 7th guy to bat this inning.
Line drive, base hit into center field for Connor Griffin. It's a 2-run single for the kid. And the Pirates open up a 7-1 lead. Second hit of the night for Connor Griffin. Gonzalez and Mangum score. What a night. 7-1 Buccos.
It's incredible stuff. I mean, this inning, you think about this style of hitting for the Pirates. Morejon has never allowed 5 runs in an inning, ever. His whole career. This is 10 years in the big leagues. What an incredible performance by the Pirates against Morejon.
Johan Ramirez trying to finish this one up here. 7-1, Pirates lead.
It's 2 down in the 9th.
The pitch. Ground ball right side coming in. Gonzalez on to first. Raise the Jolly Roger. Pirates win the ball game by the final score of 7-1.